And action. Hey there, YouTube. Ed here, W4EMB, with some call signs for copy practice today. All right. We've been putting out a lot of videos on our learning of our letters, our BC1 and BC2 letters. We made a bunch of videos and then just scheduled them to release every day. I think that's kind of hurting me because when I put out that many videos every day at the same time, I actually lost subscribers, but that's okay. That's all right. Okay, let's go ahead and let's move on to our call sign copy practice video. I'm going to adjust our microphone and camera. There we go. All right, so my sound might sound a bit different, but that's just how I have to have the sound set up in order to hear the Morse code coming from my radio that I use as an oscillator. All right, there we go. All right, first set of 10. So number your papers 1 through 10. First set of 10, gonna be 15 words a minute. I'm just gonna play the call sign once, and then I'm gonna come back and tell you what they are. All right, here we go. 15 words per minute. Next. 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 Finally, number 10. All right. In your list, KD0M, AE0IT. Tough one here. 2E1OCT. Next, KO6JPZ. Next, KF4KKZ. Next, K9KJ. Next, another fickle one, just for us stateside folks, because we don't expect these. ZP5ETI. Next, another one from across the pond, G0BVD. Next, W1RCY. And then finally, YouTube, KD7DUG, Left Coast Ham. Make sure you look him up. All right, let's do another set of 10, 15 words a minute. This time I'm going to play them twice. Okay, I'm going to play them twice each. So pencils ready? 1 through 10. Here we go. Again. Next. 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 Again. Finally. Again. All right. On your papers, you should have KB8MVP, KF8DIT. He needs to learn some CW. KE9CLY, KM3STU. Now, if you watch the video that I have about tools, you'll see that one of them is called Ham Alert. Make sure you go into Ham Alert and put KM3STU on your Ham Alert. He's out there doing POTA a whole lot, and that will give you an extra person to hunt. All right. An active person to hunt. Next, KC4NEH. Next, KF4LMZ, my buddy George. Next, W0AJK. Next, K4OCY. Next, KC8SBV. And then finally, M0ZDM. All right. So let's go ahead and adjust our gear speed. All right. We're going to go ahead and do these at 16 words a minute. All right. You know, we did 15-15. You know what? We're going to bump that up. We're going to do There we go. All right. We did first two sets at 15. Last two sets we'll do at 18. Those are two good speeds to do. 15 is a good speed to start off on. 18 is a good goal speed if you want to have a goal of being able to copy, right? All right. So 18 words a minute. I'll play these twice. Here we go. Again. Next. Again. Next. Again. Here that one comes again. Next. This noise makes me hungry. Again. Next. Again. Next. Again. Next. Again. Next. Again. Next. Again. Next. And finally. Again. All right. On your papers, you should have WB4IUZ. Next, VA3DLU. Next, AL7NS. Next, N7BBQ. Next, KD8KEB. Next, M1GEO. Next, YouTuber K2EJT. Make sure you subscribe to Evan on YouTube. Also an LICW instructor. Next, DL2 Mike Bravo November. Next, AK6CH. And then finally, K1PAP. Let's talk about that 18 word a minute exercise. Because you're going from 15 words a minute, kind of relaxed there, a little bit slower pace, and then up to 18. Don't get in the habit of doing this. Too fast for me. Too fast for me. Of course it is. Of course it's too fast. If you're here watching these videos, it's because you're trying to learn and practice. You don't want to learn and practice at something where you're getting 100% of them every time. Like, yes, got them all. Yes, got them all. That's not good. That's not good because your brain isn't working to learn. You're not working that learning muscle. You're just doing something that's easy. And when something's easy for us to get, we like to repeat it. You know, we think we're getting something from it. But I learned that when I was getting the exercise, that I didn't progress. I stalled out if I didn't challenge myself and make it hurt. Okay? So, Mark from Ditwit Portable Radio, YouTuber, make sure you look him up, Ditwit Portable. He had commented, the only way to get better on a 3-mile run for a PT test is to, wait for it, go run. And also, Mark, if he knows a 3-mile run, if you're just going out there to test that 3-mile run time, you have days where you do sustainment running, where you go out there and you run just to sustain your run time. Then you have a type of run that you do that improves your run time. So, all right, well, I ran that 3 miles in 24 minutes. Boy, I'd like to do it in 21 minutes. So how do you improve your run time? Well, instead of just getting out there and running at a pace, what if you got on the road and you looked at all the telephone poles going down the road and you said, all right, let's jog from here to the next telephone pole. But as soon as we hit that telephone pole, we're going to sprint as hard as we can for 2 telephone poles. And then we're going to jog it out for a telephone pole. Then we're going to sprint as hard as we can for 2 more telephone poles. Then at the end of this road, we'll turn around, we'll come back. Then we'll jog for 2 telephone poles, sprint for 1 telephone pole. So if that makes sense, you want to train harder. So that way, when it comes time to now just go run your 3 miles, now you're just running at a normal pace, but your pace should be a little quicker because of that go stop style running, or a fartlek run is what we called it. Or we do what was called a last man up run, meaning we'd all run in a line. Last man would run and pass everybody. Then the last man would run and pass everybody every time we blew a whistle. So that way you're getting a sprint, jog, sprint, jog. All right. I think you get the idea there. What improves is what hurts. Okay? What improves us is what hurts while you're doing it. All right. Then the second part of this exercise is when you know that it's going to be played twice, your brain also relaxes a little bit because, okay, I'll just get it the second time around. So your brain doesn't try so hard to get it all in one go because it knows it's coming again. So what do we do to combat that? Lazy brain. It's not you doing it. It's your brain subconsciously doing it around you. Yeah, our brains want to fight us on learning the CW. All right, so what do? We tell ourselves, this time I'm going to play 18 words a minute, and we're only going to do it once. But don't fret. What I'd like you to do is take the challenge and say, I'm going to get as many letters per call as I can. Then come back and do this video again. And then come back and do it again. Keep doing this video over and over and over. Keep doing the videos in this series. If you look down in my playlist, you'll see call sign copy practice because they're in a playlist. And if you're having a problem where you just know what the next call sign is before you even hear it, well, do each of the videos and then come around and do each of the videos and then come around and do each of the videos. That'll keep you from memorizing the sequence of call signs. All right, now we've had a long enough break and I probably lost 4 more subscribers. Let's go ahead and get our pencils ready. 18 words a minute, only coming once. Get any letter that you can. And when I say next, just move to the next line. Don't fret about what you're not getting. All right, here we go. Number your papers 1 through 10. Take a breath. First call sign. Next. 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 And finally. All right, tune in next week where we'll tell you those answers. No, just kidding. All right, the first one, KT4FQ. That's one of my Elmers. Love you, Jim. Next, KX4XT. Next, KQ4LEA. Next, KF8DIT. Next, XE2GRC. Next, ND9G. Next, W3HLS. Next, WW3U. Add that gentleman to your ham alert and look for WW3U out there, just doing it and giving it his best, and help him get his 10 QSOs. More people listening, the better. Next, AG5FX, and then finally K5JGF. Okay, well, I hope that those call signs help you out for some call sign copy practice. Again, do the things that are tough. Do the things that you're not getting 100% copy on. If you're getting all the answers, it's time to up your difficulty. And we're doing that so that way when we do get on the air, that we can sit and relax at 18 words or 15 words a minute and have a really enjoyable QSO. All right. Well, everybody, I'd like to thank you for watching my videos, and like, subscribe, share, pass me around, take me to your local ham clubs, show them my playlists on learning your letters, BC1, BC2. I need to make some exercise videos coming up for those playlists as well. All right, anyway, we'll catch you on the next one. I'm at W4EMB.